Hi, my name is Mike. Thanks for joining me today on my channel, Technically Church, where I share over 20 years of experience in audio, video, lighting, and multimedia. You can always find out more on my website at technicallychurch.com. Let's jump in. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to send a bus from the Behringer Wing to a P16 personal monitoring system. Let's get started. So on your Behringer P16 personal monitor, you are limited to 16 channels, which can be challenging if you have more than 16 inputs to send to it. So a typical setup would be to group certain channels together and send that from the board to the P16. For basic P16 routing, check out my other video on that routing. So for instance, we don't have enough channels to send all my vocalists, the entire band, and the entire drum kit, which contains 8 microphones, to the P16. So I'm going to group those drum mics together into one channel, which I have labeled here channel 13 on the P16 will be our drum mix. Just take up one channel on the P16. So we're going to do that through a bus on the Behringer Wing. So I do have set up, I have it called B drums for Behringer drums, just for my terminology here. I have a bus 11 set up for that drum mix. So on the Behringer Wing, you can go to your bus master, and you have access to 16 buses on the Behringer Wing. So you can pick any of them. Again, I've chosen bus 11, so you're going to select that, and you can name it B drums, whatever you choose. I have my drum bus selected here, and I'm going to go to Sends on Fader Flip with the Behringer drums bus selected. That allows me to now mix what is in that bus. So over here I've got my drum channels, and I'm going to turn them all on. Now you may want to adjust these levels depending on how the drummer likes it. He may want more or less of each microphone. So you have that ability. And you're going to want to make sure that these channels are pre-fader so that what you do in the house does not mess up that drum mix. All right, so once we have that set up and you have the drums in your bus 11, we're going to go back out of Sends on Fader Flip, and we're going to route this. So we're going to go into routing. We're going to go to outputs. In this case, I have one stage snake connected to my AES50A port. So I'm going to go output group AES50A. And on the Behringer Wing, your outputs for the P16 come through channels 33 through 48 of the Ultranet port. Output 33 of your A routing corresponds to channel 1 on your P16 when it's plugged in this way. So I have this in channel 13, so I'm going to go to channel 13, which is actually output 45, corresponds to channel 13 here. And I'm going to route that on my source group. I'm going to go to buses here, and you see bus 11 is my B drums mix, and I'm just going to select that. So now my drum bus is routed all the way through the stage snake into the P16 channel 13. Thanks for joining me today. Again, my name is Mike. You can always find out more on my website, technicallychurch.com, or on my YouTube channel, Technically Church. Look forward to seeing you soon.